Yul Edochie is at it again. This time around, Yul Edochie said that the ongoing court process, that is the divorce issue, is not yet concluded, and that May and MD Chris do not have the right to show public affection. You might be wondering, what am I talking about? For the past 48 hours, social media has been on fire. Lovers of May, and of course, those that are in support of Yul Edochie, they have all been at loggerheads. All of them are saying their own bit. Everyone sharing his or her own opinion on what is going on. The first time that May showcased MD Chris, people dug deep into Chris's background. And some people claim that Chris is single. Some said he's separated. Some say he's divorced. Some said that he has a child. Some say he doesn't have children. Well, May is an ambassador, or let's say a representative, a marketer, or the face of a particular product that Chris is the CEO of. Chris, from what we know, is an entrepreneur. We don't know much about Chris's background. If there is a woman somewhere that he broke away from or whatever it is, but that is not what we want to deal with here. We want to deal with what Yul Edochie is saying. Yul Edochie has dared Chris, saying our marriage is yet to be dissolved. How dare you? Well, it is because of the story, or let's say rumor that is out there, that May is preparing with Chris, and there is going to be a private, not a public introduction, engagement, and all of that. And preparations are ongoing. It will strike and struck Yul Edochie down. Immediately, the court dissolves their marriage. Yul Edochie is still fighting and hoping that polygamy will be the way of life for himself and his wives. But Yul Edochie, somehow, it seems it's an exercise in futility. Struggling with the wind, fighting, struggling. None of his efforts are productive or has yielded any results till date. What is really going on? Before we proceed, please like and share. Tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Special prayers to those that have tapped on that thanks button to encourage this channel to do more. May your pockets never run dry. If you want to also be a member of this group of blessers, if you want to do something for this channel, you can as well tap on the same button, the one with the love icon sign and the dollar in the middle of it. Yul Edochie, Zukwanike, what are you doing? What are you doing? So, as I was saying, this rumor is there that people had already bought Ashwebi. They already had, people are already preparing main nation. People are applauding and saying that the chemistry between Chris and Mary is top notch, like it is intact. They are encouraging the relationship. That is because of their public, like some said it is a brotherly hug. Some say it is a brotherly handshake. And many other things that people have said. Well. Whatever that means, I don't know. But let us come to look at it this way. If Chris has never been married, is he ready to be a stepfather? That's the question. Is Chris ready to be stepfather? This has always been the challenge that women who somehow in between their marriage, something happened and they had to make decisions to get out of it. This has always been their headache. Some have been able to kind of go through it and achieve, while some, it has been difficult for them, and more so their children. You cannot reprimand at times that stepson or stepdaughter. It will appear as if you are bullying her or him. You won't feel comfortable the way you reprimand your own child. That is why many men will not want to go into single mothers or separated, divorced, or all of that because of the complexity. Not because there is no complexity when you are into a single woman with no children. It has its own challenges too. But people do not want to now put all of this and attach it with the other issues pending, particularly cases where ex-husband or ex-partner will act like the way you, Edochie, is acting. For example, he wants to see his child. At times, he might not know boundaries. At times, he might come to challenge you as a man and say, hey, my daughter told me that, my son told me that. Of course, every man will want to look after the best interest of their children. And at times, these men or women take advantage of the situation to cause menace, like, I'm not going to allow you peace of mind. I'm not going to allow you have that settlement. I'm always going to come unannounced. I'm going to throw tantrums. I'm going to act like I'm going to use my children. I'm going to act like you're not doing fine, doing well by my kids. I'm going to oppress you. I'm going to do a lot to you. So people are asking questions. Is this just ND friendly with May? Or maybe friends with benefits? Okay, let's just be friends with benefit. I'm not ready to go into that relationship that will yield into a marriage. We can be, benching ourselves every now and then. At least I'm a human being, but not for marriage. But in between it, if pregnancy comes into it, then they have to revisit what they've said. And that's where it becomes a problem again. The woman wants to settle. The man said, no, we've agreed that we are not settling. So we are not going to change it now. These are issues that people have raised, and they believe that May should be able to look into it and also decide within herself. With this kind of public display of foolishness that Edochie has demonstrated in time past until present, which man will want to be in the life of May and be at peace with himself without Edochie dragging that man on social media, trying to ridicule the man continuously? Look at what he's saying. Look at what Edochie is doing now. I don't know what you guys think of this one. Drop your comment, like, and share. See you in the next update.